How you doing? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer in beautiful Chandler, Arizona. And I'm talking to you today on one of my sonnets that has to do with what life is. It's so precious. And I saw in the paper where there was this dog, some person had strangled the dog and hurt the dog's neck and given a lot of wounds and mangled its two front legs. I mean, who are the monsters that do crazy stuff like this? It's so wrong. The dog had to be put to sleep. They tried to save it, but they couldn't let it be with no two front legs. These are crazy people. I remember these kids, they took the eyes out, jabbed out the eyes of a puppy that the police found in a park. People are crazy. You can't do this to one of God's creatures. I have dogs and I love dogs. That's what this sonnet is about, the value of a dog's life. And here's the dog I lost. And the vet, Dr. Dwight Benesh. I'm talking to you, Dwight. You're a good man, a good man. And he gave me this poem. And it's beautiful because there's a rainbow bridge before the golden gates of heaven. And the guy that wrote this, his last name is Preston. And it's worth reading, The Rainbow Bridge. Think about a dog you had, a cat you had, even a husband, a wife, a daughter. Think about the rainbow bridge. Just this side of heaven lies the rainbow bridge. When a beloved pet dies, it goes to the rainbow bridge. It makes friends with other animals and frolics over rolling hills and peaceful, lush meadows of green. Our pets do not thirst. They're not hungry. The old and sick are made young once again. The maimed and the ill become healed and strong. They are as healthy and playful as remember them when they were puppies. We remember them well in days long gone by. Though happy and content, they still miss someone very special, someone they had to leave behind. They had to leave you behind. Together the animals chase and play, but the day comes when a pet will suddenly stop and look into the distance, into the rainbow. Bright eyes intent, eager body quivering, suddenly recognizing you. Your pet bounds quickly across the green fields and into your tender embrace. Hugs, hugs, you celebrate in joyous reunion. You will never again separate. The celebration is so joyous. Warm kisses, happy tears. It's so wonderful. It's so warm and plenty. Your hands caress the face that you missed. You look once more into the loving eyes of your pet. And no, you will never really be parted with them. You weren't apart. You were just in different ethers. You realized, though out of sight, he couldn't see you. The pet couldn't see you. Your lives have been remembered. Your love has been remembered. And now, this is the best part. You cross the rainbow bridge together. I used to tear up a lot when I'd read that because the veterinarian gave me this, you know. He's waiting for you at the rainbow bridge. And that's what this sonnet is about. Dogs. How come they torture dogs? They're mean to cats. These people, I don't understand it. The ASPCA, they try to prevent it, but man, they need some help. And this sonnet, number 1201, the name of the sonnet, Each Life is Precious to God. William Shakespeare, man. He's such a better writer than I am, but I'm trying. Each life is precious to God. Sensei, that's me. I love dogs. Dogs spelled backward is God. Deepest devotion. They are affection, dogs personified. Humanity has no such affection. You can't get that kind of love from a human being. A dog will love you as Lord and Master without deceitful deception. Faithful dog, loving dog, glad to see you without exception. When you are sad, a dog will comfort you, wag its tail for you. Man never had a better friend or a better companion, so very true. Every young lad and lady should own a puppy, a kitty, to learn dedication, seeing what responsibility for another life, for a puppy, for a kitten, can teach children. It's good for a kid to have a pet. Jesus once saw a wounded dog suffering by the side of the road. Helpless as the dog was, Jesus had pity. Mercy did Jesus show. He took the poor dog and wrapped him in a blanket so very warm. The beauty of our Savior, saving a wounded dog from further harm. Jesus tended the dog with magic oils and rejuvenating nourishment. Jesus loved the dog and found the dog a loving home, so excellent. Dr. Schweitzer, a great man, a doctor in Liberia, Gabon. I used to teach about that when I was a teacher. A great man, Dr. Albert Schweitzer. He admonished all of us. He told us we have to reveal and just love and revere all life. Honor it. Life is so precious. He was a lover of all kinds of life, all forms of life. A reverence due to animals and human beings, even to the afterlife, even to the heaven's gate. Lord Blackwood, he wrote this. He wrote of a poor dead dog lying by a roadside. Deplorable dog, said the passers-by, making fun. How ugly is that dog, so putrefied with a stench, a horrible sight. How hideous, oh, how unsightly, so disgusting, this dead dog. A horrible disgrace. Why, oh why doesn't somebody do something? Jesus saw the dog, and he said, yet precious pearls, so very white, do not equal the beautiful whiteness of his teeth, so beautifully bright. Jesus said that. Why? The miracle of all life, a magic of existence. Glory to God. Now it was gone for that dog. Blissful recognition of all of life's value to our God above. Even in death, Jesus saw something beautiful. The whiteness of its teeth. Even pearls aren't that beautiful. Jesus saw something beautiful, something sublime. When we minimize our defects, we don't see the good that's there all of the time. A dead dog, but look at his beautiful teeth. That's Jesus. Municipal dog pounds, they euthanize thousands of loving animals every day. Healthy dogs, healthy kitties, healthy pets of all kinds are just abandoned to die. We got to stop that. And I'm talking to you veterans and you strong women and you strong men out there. We can't be killing all these animals. We got to have them sprayed. We got to have them, just don't turn them loose. One time I gave away 29 puppies. And I drove 60 miles to do it. Why? I'm not going to let them die. I fed them and got them to where they could live on their own. And then I took them 60 miles and I stood in a parking lot with a big sign that said, free puppies to good homes. I just hope to God they didn't put in a dog fighting home. But I did that because I love dogs. What are you doing to help dogs? I got dogs because I love them. Some of them are rescue dogs. They kill thousands of loving dogs and cats daily. Evil humanity, killing the good, the helpless, the healthy. They're begging to you with the big eyes. You know, my life matters to me too. Cruel humanity. Pogo was a cartoon long time ago. And he said, we met the enemy and it is us. It's you and I, because we won't step up to the plate. And I'm talking to you out there, you Citizens United. Killing all these animals. Those are death camps. That's a human holocaust that we caused by things that are helpless and defenseless. And why do we do that? It's so ghastly. Holocaust. I had a picture and I saved it of all these dogs that had been gassed, and there were 100 of them, and they were in the dump, and they were dumping them. And we did that. We killed healthy dogs. And I'm telling you, it's a curse on humanity. You don't believe in a curse? We're being watched, and we're letting this happen to dogs and cats and animals. Hey, we're doing worse to human beings. And you better think about that. There's enough for everybody in this world. We got to switch for one thing. We got to switch to hydrogen. It's in the water. It could be 10 cents a gallon. And I see hydrogen in the movies, hydrogen trucks, hydrogen cars. It could be 10 cents a gallon to heat your home, to run every kind of machinery. And there would be no pollution. None, none, none. And I've got 8 sonnets on that. I'm just talking to you right now. They're killing animals. They're doing worse to people. And we got to stop it. We got 7 billion people. When I first started teaching, there were 3.5 billion people on this planet. And in 50 years, now there's 7 billion. It's doubled in 50 years. It's doubled. We can't live like that. We got to help each other. We got to be friends. We can't be killing each other anymore. Allah and God and Jehovah and Manitou and Shinto and all that, it's all tied together. Taoism, Christianity, the Muslims, the Muslims. I love that word, Muslim. Can't we be friends? I mean, Allah, Muhammad, he said, my religion is mine and your religion is yours. That sounds like tolerance to me. It says in there you're supposed to really respect women. Well, women are just as smart as men. And once they understand that, Muslim women are going to run the world. They're that smart and that beautiful. Have you ever seen Muslim women? How beautiful they are. Well, they not got to go to school. They got to be the best they can with their talents. There's no reason that we can't have a republic everywhere under the law, like the American Constitution. And I invite the whole world to read it. The law is everything. Bass Reeves, he was a marshal for 32 years. He was born a slave, and he said the law is everything. Without the law, it's not a life at all. That's right. And we all have to, the law is the conscience of humanity. And we got to help each other. And I'm telling you, this sonnet, each life is precious to God. They said that at the Nuremberg war crimes trials where they executed some German Nazis, all right? And Goebbels, he took cyanide and killed his 5 kids and his wife. And Goering, he took cyanide. They took the chicken way out because it's better than the hanging, I guess. But the thing is, they hung some of the others. And at the end of the court, the judge, it was beautiful. Judgment in Nuremberg, the best movie I've ever seen. At the end there, this trial, this tribunal in America stands for truth, justice, and the value of a single human being. And this sonnet says, each life is precious to God. That means animals too. And we got to grow up here. I mean, we're being tested by God. What are we going to do? We better wise up, man. I want to be the good one to help you good ones get together. Can we do that? Citizens United? I'm trying. What are you doing? Are you helping? I'm begging you. I'm beseeching you. I'm importuning you. I love that word. Never get to use it. I'm importuning you. I'm nagging you. I need your help. We got to help each other. If we're that mean to animals, look what we're doing to people. God bless us, everyone. Ya Allah, Allah ja, pour vous, avec moi. Au revoir, mes amis.